Hey friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about research. Yes, do your own research. Or should you? Should you do your own research? Is doing research worth it anymore? We all know that if we want to buy most of our spells, we either go to the POK library from levels 1 through, 85 or so? And after that, there's merchants in the different zones of every new expansion that sell all the spells. So do you really need research? Well, yeah, you do. To put it bluntly, you really do, depending on what you want. Research does allow you to craft some of your own RK2 or Tier 2 spells from level 85 to about 100. It might end there, but I'll have to do some research. See what I did there? But research is about more than just spells now. So I'm opening my research kit here. I'm going to type Faded Velium. You see here, I have several Faded Velium items that I can craft. I've got my research trophy equipped that will give me a 15% research mod with a max of 45 points, leaving my current research at 346. Not as high as it'll go, but it's pretty good for this. The first thing on the list is Faded Velium Celerity. What is it? Well, it's a box. It's a little box with 2 slots. But if you click here on what the reward is, it's an augment. And I need some new augs because I've recently upgraded Fez's gear. Yeah, Fez recently hit level 115 for the first time. So I want to make some of these augs. What do I need to make these augs? Well, first there's the etching tools. And the etching tools will not be found anywhere in the plane of knowledge. Yeah, bad news for you guys. I'm sorry. You need to go to either Lorien's Inn or Maiden's Eye in the Terror of Lucklin expansion, Charval Divided, or Western Waste. Also, it looks like you can get it in Hodstock Hills, and it's sold. It's sold on merchants in these areas. I usually go to Lorien's Inn because it's one of the easiest places to get to now. At least for me, because someone put a Lorien's Inn door in my guild hall. And I believe you could just buy the little gem off the gnome that's hiding in the wall to get there if you don't have the little clicky that some people might have to get there. So you get there, you go and find like the confused patron in Lorien's Inn, and they sell the etching tools. You can't craft the etching tools, and you can't buy them in POK. It's just these higher level zones. So yes, you need to go there. Next, you need Impetus Rune Tracing. I think the rune tracings might be sold off of one of these guys here at the end. Yes. Yes, this guy sells rune tracings. So let me back up a little bit. Scholar Class here. He will sell all of these because we need the impetus and we need the adroitness, fortitude, acumen, and savvy. So we need those for tablets, pages, whatever, with runes on them. And you need 2 rune binding stain bottles. I believe he sells those too. Just going to type in stain. Yes, he sells those as well. It looks like, are they 5,249 plat each? Yes, they are. Wow. Well, I have a bunch. And finally, you need a round cut Velium Diamond. The round cut Velium Diamond you can acquire off of killing random mobs in the, I think, Torment of Velius expansion and up. Or from Overseer. You do Overseer, you get your Velium Diamonds, and then you need jewel crafting ability to cut your gems in the appropriate shapes. So let's try to make this. We're going to hit combine, and we had a failure. I'm going to hit combine again, and we succeeded. We succeeded. It looks like a icon for a cryptocurrency. Don't buy it. It's a scam. Okay, here we go. It's a box with 2 slots, and it says I need to manipulate the volume in your favor to make gear fit just for you. Place a crystallized volume ore to empower it. So I'm pretty sure I have some crystallized volume ore probably in the bank, but let's make each of these boxes and then we'll empower them. These are all going to turn out to be lore. I think at least once you've crafted them, you make the final form, they become lore. So you're going to just make one of each. I had another failure because that's just me. I'm a failure. Oh, let's cover what we need for this one. This is the Gem of Adroitness. We need Adroitness rune and Finesse rune. If I'm saying this stuff wrong, feel free to yell at me if you want to. It's fine. I'm used to it. There's nothing you can't say that my mother hasn't said already. So, all right, we did it. And it landed somewhere that was not where I wanted it. Okay. So we're going to the next one here, and that is the Faded Valium Gem of Brilliance. What do we need for that? We need Acumen Rune Tracing, Savvy Rune Tracing, another round cut Valium Diamond. It looks like I'm going to have to cut some more Valium Diamonds. Yes, I am. I'm also going to have to get some more Rune Tracings. So let me do that. I need Acumen. Okay. Get 10 of those. Savvy. Okay. I'm going to switch the camera view here to my enchanter. That way you guys can see how I cut the gems, right? So here is my enchanter. And we need some round cut Valium diamonds. Here is also something to note, that there are restless Valium diamonds and Valium diamonds. We currently need the regular Valium diamonds, not the restless variety. And I believe I have everything I need in my trade skill depot. So as soon as I hit my depot button, there we go. So what do we need for this? We need the round cut tool, as always. Jeweler's glass, which you craft as a jeweler. Cleaning solution, which you purchase off of most jewelry merchants. And Valium impacted raw diamond. These can be acquired from Overseer or killing random monsters in the Torment of Velius expansion. After crafting about 12 of these, I'm going to hand them over to Fez and try to continue crafting my augments. Okay, we succeeded with that one. Now the next one is the Faded Valium Gem of Security. For this we need Adroitness Rune Tracing and Allure Rune Tracing. Again, the rune tracings are purchased from that guy right there, Scholar Klaz. He's the Ixar by the other researchers near the small bank. And I still have failures, of course. Now we want the Faded Gem of Striking. I believe this one is a melee thing, so I might not need it for Fez, but it's good for you to see. It gives you an extra 15 damage for ranged primary secondary. I don't think it's a two-handed thing. That's actually pretty good. I might actually craft it for Fez just for the heck of it. Oh yeah, you need an impetus rune and the Adroitness rune tracing for this. Again, round cut Valium diamond, rune binding stain, and the etching tools. And we failed again. I do have my quill equipped. I'm just failing a lot. I have a 58% chance of success. And I'm just rolling up snake eyes every freaking time. There we go, finally. I probably should get my research up a little more. And here's the last one. For this one, the Faded Velium Gem of Vigor. You need the Impertus Rune Tracing and Fortitude Rune Tracing and the same stuff that we've been using. And I'll probably get a few more failures. So yeah, you want to get your skill up above mine, above 346 with the trophy equipped, because you might fail less than me. And less failure is always the desired result, isn't it? So I got them all. Let's empower these suckers. We're going to go here to the bank. I'm going to get some of my Velium ore that I need. Let's read this again. Make sure I'm grabbing the right stuff. Crystallized Velium ore. Yep. Crystallized Velium ore. I've got 47 of them. That's plenty. And these are no fail. At least they should be. Otherwise, I'm calling my lawyer. And I'm demanding a refund. I'm going to demand to speak to the manager. Alright. So let's do this one. Open it up. Grab your Velium, drop it in. And now we have Velium infused gem of adroitness. 60 AC, 660 hit points, 660 mana, 660 endurance, 24 to agility, dex, and charisma. Dang, Fez is going to be pretty. And we're going to have 33 to attack, 5 hit point regen, 5 mana regen, 53 heal amount, spell damage 53, and clairvoyance 76. Oh, this is neat. You only need a class 9 augment distiller to remove it. So that's pretty cool. Cheaper removal for when you upgrade your armor and you want to put something else there. So with all these fantastic stats, I'm going to say let's put it in our Velium infused chest here. So now the AC is over 600. The hit points is 78, 77. The mana is 84, 79. So that's fantastic. I am so pleased. Let's look at one of these other ones. How about this thing that looks like a weird chocolate bar wrapped in rusty foil? What does this one do? Wow, this one's 90 AC, 395 hit point mana endurance, 24 to stamina, 17 dex, and 24 charisma. Again, Fez is going to be looking pretty. This would be fantastic for a tank with all that extra AC. It's also got 33 to attack, 5 to hit point, and mana regen. And we got 70 heal amount, 70 spell damage, and 99 clairvoyance. Fantastic, absolutely. I'm going to put this in my pants. Shut up. Yeah, Fez, put the long bar in your pants. Sure. Is that a long bar aug in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me? Shut up. Alright. Gonna combine and make this one. This one's also fantastic. 60 AC, 770 hit points, 555 mana and endurance, 24 strength, 17 stamina, 24 charisma. What's with all the charisma? This is just fantastic for a bard or enchanter, I guess. Just terrific. And then again, we got plenty of attack, hit point regen, mana regen, all this other stuff. Fantastic aug. These are all lore, so I'm going to use each and every one of them. Where do I put this? I say, let's drop it in the arms. And it increased the stats in my arms. Very pleased. Now let's do this one with the wavy lines on it. What? It says I already have this? Do I? Really? Do I have it maybe in some of my jewelry or something? I don't remember having this. I definitely don't remember equipping it on anything. But it says it would result in a lore item. Velium infused gem of brilliance. So let's check this. I don't have it. I don't have it anywhere. You already possess, but I don't. I don't already possess it. I've got the gem of vigor in my arms, not the gem of brilliance. Could it be that it's in my parcels for some reason? find that would be weird. No, just some trade skill stuff. We'll get back to that, okay? We'll get back to that. I don't know. I don't know if it's bugged, where it's thinking that one of the other items is on the same lore table as that. Okay, here we have the weapon upgrade, right? Gonna give an extra 15 damage to my staff here. There we go. So it's a 11.429 ratio now. 240 damage, 21 delay. Pretty cool. Might be able to parry with an orc pawn in Jife. And lastly, we got this thing with the weird little, looks like a coin. A fake coin. Oh wow, the little R on it turned red. Yeah, and this is a different class. This is a type 5 aug. So I'll probably just put this in my chest as well here. Yep, class 5. So these kinds can go in the type 5 slot. And there we go. I now have a 120 plus heroic agility on my chest. So that's pretty cool. Again, I don't know what's going on with this other item here. I don't know if there's a bug. If anybody knows about the bug, let me know. Because see, it says it would result in a lore item that I already possess. Infused Gem of Brilliance. But when I hit find, Infused Gem of... Oh, there we go. Let's spell it correctly. Yeah, it's not coming up anywhere. I don't know. Maybe... Let me check my Dragon Horde. That's the only other place that it could possibly be. It's not there. It's not there, guys. So I don't know what's going on. For some reason, this one cannot be crafted because there's a bug somewhere that won't let you make the item. So weird. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Guys, I am going to do one more thing, because there is one more thing that research is very useful for. There's no open slots in the inventory for this now. I think this is for sure bugged. Oh, I had my stupid ore in there still. That's why. Oh boy. I'm not going to hear the end of that one. Hey Fez, yeah, nice inventory thing you got going on there. Is it bugged? I don't know. Shut up, everybody. So let's talk about some spells that you can craft that might be useful or you might find interesting. One of my favorites here is the Learner's Aura RK2. It's a level 76 enchanter spell that you can't get anywhere else. At least I don't know if you can or not. And this one is an aura. And as long as the enchanter has the aura going, you're going to get 7% extra XP for everybody in the group that's within the range of that aura. The regular version of the Learner's Aura 1 or whatever only gives you 5%. It's not a big difference, I know, but you can craft it. What would you need? You would need a Rough Charda Arcanum. I think I'm saying that right. Quill of the Coercer. Ink Additive of the Nameless. Talisman Thickener. Ink of the Erudite. And then Ink of the Erudite. So 2 of those. Combine them and you get that scroll. There's not a whole lot of people making these spells. So on your server, if you craft these and sell them in the bazaar, and people might actually buy them. There are some other spells also that you will want to craft, especially if you have an enchanter or one of your friends is an enchanter and needs this spell. A lot of these AA abilities, like Enchant Dwarium, Enchant Cosgrite, Enchant Fey Metal, Enchant Alaran Metal, Dwarium, Palladium, Temprite, Cosgrite. Well, some of these are the same, but it's the times 10 version. I wish there was a times 20 version, but anyway. Then Enchant Celestial Platinum, Conflagrant Platinum, honed bloodied luclanite, and refined velium. You need a lot of these enchanted metals to make some of this gear, especially when it comes to the jewelry. So if you're trying to make like velium infused ring of brilliance, you're going to want to have these enchant metal spells. And yeah, they're spells, but when you right click them and memorize them, they actually unlock an AA ability instead. Switching to the enchanter to show you exactly what I mean, we're going to go here to Alt Advancement, and we go under Special. And you see here under Special, where I actually have these abilities enabled is because I crafted the scroll and scribed it. Where I don't have it enabled, it's either because I didn't scribe the scroll yet or craft the scroll yet, or it was for the 1x version, which I feel like is a massive waste of time because the refresh or recast rate is like 20-30 seconds. It's ridiculous on these. I absolutely hate the cooldown on the enchant metal AA abilities. It's terrible. But you do see here that I do have a lot of them enabled, like enchant Cosgrite, Dwarium, Fey Metal. Oddly enough, I have the Fey Metal 1, but not the Fey Metal 10. I'll have to correct that and make the Fey Metal 10 version. The honed spiritual luclanite, I need to do that one. I've got the enchant palladium. I've got the planar alloy, and refined velium is done. Enchant temporite. So again, you need these. These are all AA abilities, so you're gonna want to be able to craft them, and you can only craft them with research, of course. So that is another reason to do research. You can make augments, you could do research. Also, you're not limited to making level 115 stuff. If you look here, you can do similar things with Conflagrant, which is level 106 to 110. You can make Conflagrant gems or augs. So let's try making some of these. You need Conflagrant diamonds for this. You also need your rune binding stain. You need some of these rune tracings as well. Savvy rune tracing, fortitude rune tracing, acumen rune tracing, adroitness rune tracing, impetus rune tracing, and your etching tools. And I'm not going to go and announce every single material for these. What you can do is I will just name the augs that I'm making, and you can look that up. You could do a search on eqtraders.com. That is the best place to go to get your precise and exact materials listings, where to get it, where to go, where they drop, and all of that. These videos are just to inform you that this stuff exists, because honestly, I didn't know a lot of this stuff existed. When I first learned how to do it, I was doing research. I said, there's got to be a way to craft stuff after level 95 or 100, whatever level I was at the time. And I started looking around and finding this and that and the other thing. And that's how I found it. But if you're not knowing where to look or what to look for, you may never find it. And that's why I'm here, to tell you where to look. With these, they made the crafting rather interesting. You see here, these things are stackable, and it'll show you the stats. But you can't equip it until you convert it into the final form. And I'll be showing you how that's done after I make all of these. Again, I'm just speeding through this because I don't want the video to be an hour long. And I'm hoping that you guys can look some of this stuff up to find it on your own. All right, so I made all of these, and I'm going to name off each one. Wrapped Conflagrant Celerity. So let's right click. Actually, no, we don't right click. We gotta click on that. And see, now it's not stackable anymore. And it shows the slots that it goes into and all that. Okay. And this is another type 5. Remember, the type 5s, they will go in other armor. So I already have a type 5 in my chest. I could put this type 5 in my pants. So here we go, type 5 in my pants. This one is called the Wrapped Conflagrant Gem of Brilliance. If you're looking for these to use, you're probably going to find the wrapped version because merchants can have a stack of it and sell it in the bazaar. But do remember that once you convert it, they become lore, and you're not going to be able to equip more than one on your character at a time. So don't buy a stack of 10 thinking, hey, I could put one in every slot. No, it becomes lore. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble and disappoint you, but it becomes lore. So this one's great. It doesn't have any AC, but it's got more mana. It's got intelligence and wisdom, attack and spell damage and all that good stuff. So let's grab that. And we could put it somewhere. Let's toss it in one of our wrists here. So that's there. And what does this do? Oh, this does base damage. And this is for a two-handed weapon. It gives you an extra 20 base damage. Well, I might not be using that, but maybe I can give it out to somebody. This one has 67 AC, 255 hit point mana endurance, 16 to stamina, dex, 12 to dex, and 8 charisma, and a bunch of other stuff. So that one's really nice too. So let's put that in my helmet. Fez is getting beefier by the second, guys. Me beefy. Okay. It'll end up being a duplicate item. Do I have that? Oh, I have it right here. Okay. Yeah, so I had that already. What about this one here? This is probably going to be a one-hander. Yeah, it's a one-handed aug, which I already have that other one that's better. So yeah, don't need this one either. But again, I can sell it or give it away or something. Give it away now. I have a bunch of these other augs here. This is the one actually that we crafted today, the Conflagrant Gem of Vigor. So let's put that somewhere. And the other ones are just augs that I have. We'll put that in our gloves here. There we go. That I pulled out from my old armor, and I'm going to be putting those in different slots as well. There may actually be more gems that I can make. I might have to look into it. It could be that I haven't made them yet. I think the something dawn, silent dawn, something dawn, or whatever, and I never made the augs for it, and I might have to look that up. And if I do, I will make another video. But this covers a couple of different kinds of augs that you can make using research. Again, you know, this is a research kit that is making these. It's not Joel Crafting that's making these augments. It's the research kit. I'm going to look that up though. I wonder if Joel Crafting can also make some augs that are similar that can go in just random pieces of armor. Again, if I figure it out, I will be making a video for you all. I hope you found this helpful or entertaining in some way. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. It helps put my video out there to more people, more Everquest players, so they can get the information as well, or feel the horror that is my content. If you'd really like to help support me and support the channel, you can subscribe if you're already not subscribed, or you could do one better and join the channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. And you're also helping me. You're helping to support me and put me a little closer to my biggest dreams and fantasies of not having to drive for Uber anymore, and maybe just making content here on YouTube and Patreon for paying the bills, you know? That would be great. Driving is dangerous. I'm tired of it. And I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You are the most supportive and decent community out there. And I really would rather do nothing else. You can also leave a super thanks on the video. A super thanks is like a little donation or a tip. You're leaving me a tip for hopefully a job well done. or just making you cringe throughout the whole video. Wow, this guy is so bad and he's so pathetic. Here, let me give the poor slob some money. Maybe he can buy a new face. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking, but that might be it. I'd like to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support. Not only those who have subscribed, but have resubscribed month after month. You guys are my absolute heroes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow. So cringe.